Codes and Gaming. We are here for episode number 77 of our 1860 Munich Let's Play series on Football Manager 20, and in today's episode we have the Shakhtar Donetsk game in the Champions League and then the Bayern Munich game in the league. And as you can see, currently we sit in 4th place in the Bundesliga with 19 points out of 9 games. We've won 6, drawn 1 and lost 2, which does put us 6 points off first place, which is Schalke currently. But then we've got Bayern, who we face in the second game, in 2nd place. And yeah, we could, goal difference being a factor, if we win 2-0, or 3-0, sorry, then we do jump them in the points because of goal difference, and we level them. But let's not get carried away, because this is what's happened since you were last with us, which was the Hoffenheim game. So we went and beat Eintracht Frankfurt 2-0, Augsburg 1-0, but then we lost to Atletico Madrid 1-0, and we also lost to Leipzig 2-1 as well. That was a bit of an annoying result, but then we did beat Ghent in a friendly 2-1, and then in the Bundesliga we just drew 0-0 with Nuremberg, which is a bit of a sour result for us. So yeah, this is a vitally important group stage game against Shakhtar today. As you can see, we currently sit in 3rd position on 1 point. Obviously we haven't played 2 games yet. We have played 2 games. We haven't played the 3rd game. So yes, we've got where is it? Here it is. Here we go. Napoli play Madrid. Hopefully Madrid can beat them quite well, and then hopefully we can beat Shakhtar. And this is the team we're going to be putting out for this game. We've got Kregelmeyer in goal, a back four of Hager, Lastra, Stoyanov and Springer, Munoz and Karabali in our midfield too, with Alfredino, Malay and Fassion all supporting Sherdan up front, who needs to start scoring bloody goals again. He's had 2 goals in 7 appearances so far in the league. It is 2 goals in 11 appearances in total. So yeah, he needs to buck up his ideas. But this is the team we'll be putting out for this game, and hopefully we can score some goals, have fun, and enjoy ourselves. Let's get into it straight away. So we are the favourites for this game. Our form is only fair. Theirs is poor, though. We've had 2 defeats in the last 3 games and winless in 3 as well, which is a bit annoying. But let's go and get a good result against Shakhtar, and hopefully set us up to possibly finishing 2nd in our group. Atletico Madrid will win the group. They just will. They are something else. Shakhtar have lost 3 of the last 4 games. I expect us to pile on the misery. Okay, Malay didn't actually look like he liked that information. He seemed confused by the fact I told him that they've lost loads, go beat them. Oh, no. I don't want to click on the profile. I want to adjust the tactic or the closing down and whatnot. And here we go. We do kick off from right to left in our green kit. They are in there. Really quite nice orange and black home kit. I do like the Shakhtar Donetsk home kit. To be fair, Lastra picks up the ball there, finds Spring, and we're looking to push on straight away. 1.5 gone. If we can get an early goal to set the mood, it'd be great. Karabali now picks up, finds Spring again on that far side. Comes inside, finds Karabali, sprays it out wide towards Hager, goes inside, crosses over to Fascio, and Fascio has a shot, and the Shakhtar keeper does push it out for a corner, and we come straight back on him. Karabali with the corner on that far side. Ball comes in towards Lastra but doesn't quite get to him. Malay picks the ball up from the clearance. Karabali now finds Stoyanov to Karabali to Stoyanov, and the highlight ends there. Alfredino picking up a yellow card straight away. It is vitally important we win this game. Come on. Malay now has it from a throw-in. He's inside. There's a lot of people in the middle of the park for them. They are playing a very narrow formation. Springer now on this far side. Tries a little cross, doesn't come off. Malay picks the ball back up, finds Stoyanov, who goes all the way back to Kregelmeyer in goal. And we look to build from the back. Karabali now, Stoyanov, Springer on the far side. Has a chance to run forward now. Chips in towards Alfredino, who does pick up the ball. Goes back towards Karabali, who crosses it to Hager now. We're using the width to our advantage, and Emerson has just given away a penalty, and Sherdan to give us this 1-0 advantage. It was a very soft penalty, and he scores it. Oh, the one thing he can bloody do is score a penalty, and Sherdan gets his 3rd goal of the season. It was a very soft penalty, I'm not going to lie. VAR stopped the game there and gave it. It was very soft, but I will take it no matter what happens. We need to win this game, and I'm so bloody glad we are currently winning it, as they have a very deep free kick to go long. Maybe trying a somewhat Route 1 formation. Is that Zinchenko? Is that City Zinchenko? Springer picks the ball back up now, and we're looking to counter Fassion on that far side. Got running into a lot of space here. Can he find a good cross? Goes inside towards Manaz, who hits it first time. And Jose Manaz, you need to take a bow, son. Take a bow. That is a beautiful effort from edge of the area. Fassion with a pinpoint pass. Pulls it back slightly. And on the half volley, Manaz just smashes it into the back of the net. And if we could go and score 12 like Atletico Madrid did, I would actually be happy with this game. Alfredino picks the ball up from a bit of sloppy defending. Crosses it in towards Fascio. And as a header, the keeper does pick it out of the air though. And if we go and score 12, that'd be amazing. But currently 25 minutes gone. Springer with a very deep free kick. Now we're in their half. Carabelli sprays out to Alfredino now. Cross comes in. Fascion's back post. Misses a half decent chance there. Come on, lads. We've got this. Carabelli with the corner on that far side. Aiming for Lastra again. Who does get his head on it. And it hits the crossbar or post. Don't know which one it actually hit in the end. But it goes and rebounds out. Lastra now from a throw-in. He's getting very, very far forward. Being a little bit of an attacking centre-back. Fascion now. Cross comes in towards Alfredino and he's headed that. Not too sure why he's headed that. Maybe let it drop slightly and hit it with your foot there. But it doesn't result in a goal. I'm going to praise them for being 2-0 up. 37 minutes gone. This is going quite well. Fascion to Springer, who crosses towards Alfredino, and Alfredino does get his goal there. And proving me wrong that he can score headers. That was a very good play. We're whipping the balls in very nicely. Actually, I'm going to go with a bit more width now. Let's spread them even further across the pitch. And we are currently cruising along for this win here. Manaz now in the middle of the park. Goes back towards Lastru. Goes forward to Alfredino. There's an overlap with Hager, who finds him in the box. Cross to Fascion. Again with these headers. We're meant to be doing low crosses, so I don't understand why we're going high. Fascion at the back post. It wasn't Fascion, it was Carabelli that got the header in the end, but Carabelli makes it 4 with his first goal of the season, and we're running riot. And I think I'm going to rest some players. I think I'm definitely going to rest some players. At half-time, I think Lastra's coming off. We'll do that straight away. Yeah, we'll get Lastra off. We'll get Brandoni on. A decent replacement there. I want to bring... Well, he's not having a good game. I don't actually have anyone to replace him. Can Clivert play there? Can Fascion play there? No. Let's get Clivert on the pitch as the attacking midfielder. For the time being, I will keep another substitution in my back pocket just in case we get any sort of injury or whatnot. Hopefully not, as Fascion pretty sure is going to get a yellow for that. Survives without a yellow, which is interesting. Yeah, the Bayern Munich game is in 3 days, I believe. And we have played a full strength team here because I didn't know what to expect. They lost 12-0, but then they only lost like 1-0 to Napoli, I think it was. Atletico Madrid are clearly in another league of their own compared to the rest of us in this group. Because it's just unbelievable they won 12-0 here. As there is a chance. No, there's not, as Clivert wins the ball back and then launches clear. Sherdan trying to close down, but can't quite get to anyone. And the press is quite nice from us. We're letting them have a little bit of the ball, but then we're still pressing them slightly. As Zinchenko now on this near side. I'm definitely sure that's the Man City Zinchenko. I don't remember them ever selling him, but in real life at least. I don't know what's happening with him currently. He's on loan or something maybe. Kluivert's to Alfredino. Can we get a fifth? Hager now on that far side. Cross comes in. Kluivert's with a chance, and Justin Kluivert with a goal. And we do make it 5-0. This is going wonders for our goal difference, but I am noticing that we're still currently in third because it seems Napoli and Atletico are drawing, which is probably an annoying thing. No, they are. Atletico Madrid are now winning, so we do jump above Napoli because of our superior goal difference, I believe. And yeah, both on 4 points. But we've got a lot more goals scored as Sherdan runs clear, has a shot. Needs to get a second of his own from open play because he needs to get some confidence in him. As Carabelli takes this corner on this near side, aims towards Brandoni. Kluivert picks the ball back up from a clearance, gets tackled, almost wins it back, but doesn't. And they clear it out for a throw-in. Fassion looking like he might need to come off because of the conditioning. And we will actually make that substitute now. We'll get Davidson on. Put Kluivert out on that side. Davidson into the attacking midfield role. Davidson is coming back from an injury, so don't want to risk him too much. Springer again. One of the players that probably is going to potentially play the next game, depending on fitness. Actually, his natural fitness isn't the greatest, so Appelquist might have to come into the team. Carabelli to take a deep or wide free kick. Nothing doing. The keeper picks out the air, and it does look like we are going to win this game 5-0. There's less than 20 seconds remaining, and they're just playing it out from the back. It's gutted that Sherdan couldn't get another goal, but what can you do? As Kluivert's running forward into the box, actually. Slide tackle, and then the final whistle does come, and we do win 5-0, which is a very good result. I don't want to save the match. And yes, as you can see, the Bayern game is in 3 days' time, or 4 days' time, thank God. Extra day would do us wonders. Let's go. Only 1-1-0. Interesting. But yeah, we received 2.42 million for winning that, which is fantastic. Our finances are currently looking bloody brilliant. I love that. Love that overall balance. Hopefully we'll get an absolute cracker of a transfer budget. It's currently only expecting 20 million, but quite frankly, put all of that into a transfer budget and I will win the Champions League next season. Bold claim. Trust me. It's doable. Right, let's get into the next game. Let's get into the Bayern game. You'll see me then. We are back for this Bayern Munich game in the Bundesliga, the Munchen derby. And we've only made one change, and that is Carabelli's coming out of the team and Daniel Hall comes back into it. He's currently unhappy. Why is he unhappy? He wants a new contract. He's got 3 years left of his current one. Probably wants a lot more money, that's why. Which is interesting. We'll let that stew for a little bit. So yeah, we've only made one change. I have changed around the bench. Brandoni is suspended, so Gilchrist comes in. I've also took Appelquist off the bench and put João Roberto on it because João Roberto can play either side. So he is a logical choice for that position on the bench. We've got Kregelmar in goal, back four of Hager, Lastra, Stoyanov and Springer, Munoz and Hall in front in the midfield too, with Alfredino, Mallet and Fassion all supporting Sherdan. Hopefully, after the back of that last result, we can push on and get a good result against Bayern Munich here. Let's submit the team and get into it. Hopefully, this doesn't come to bite me in the ass. Luckily, in 3 days' time, we have the Greuther Fürth game in the Pokal, and they are Bundesliga 2 teams, so we probably will rotate more in that game. But I wanted to go pretty much full strength with, I believe this actually is our full strength team currently, which is good that their conditioning isn't too bad, all above 95%, apart from Stoyanov, who is 95%. And so I do expect a good performance despite the odds being against us here. And then I have faith in the rest of them. They all seem to look happy or gained confidence. They are playing 4-2-3-1, the same formation as us. Let's get into it as they kick off in their home red kit from right to left. We are in our white shirt and black shorts kit. I can't remember if it's our home or away. away. I feel like it's... Well, that's a red. Oh, that is... Oh, that's painful. 1 minute in. Are you shitting me? Oh, for God's sake. Well, it's a good bloody job João Roberto's on the bench. Let's straight away do that. Oh, for God's sake. Let's go standard there, right. This game has suddenly become a let's not lose too much game, possibly get a goal on a counter, maybe. Unless they get a player sent off and it becomes even, but they've got a free kick, cannons off the crossbar, and we managed to clear it just about. I think it was Hall with a clearance there, Berlinger on the far hand side, Lastra with a big header. And this is now going to be a bit painful for us, as it's literally just going to be 90 minutes or 89 minutes or 88 minutes of defence turned into 89 or 88 minutes of sheer defence. Please, dear God, let's not lose this game. I mean, I don't understand the animation that's just happened there, but... But it didn't result in a goal, so I'm happy. I think we need to go a bit more defensive. Oh, that's cautious. Yep, well, we've conceded anyway. So why go defensive when you can go balanced and maybe possibly score a goal? We've had so many red cards this season. We didn't have a single one last season. And we've already had, I think, 3 maybe. Brandoni, I think, got a red card in the last game. I mean, that's not a convincing save from the Dortmund, the Bayern keeper, which is interesting. And there's a highlight that continues, so I can only assume they're going to go up the other end of the pitch and bloody score a goal. Yeah, they're just sort of running through us. If we get the ball back here, though, there's a chance. Overloading midfield, as you'd expect. Can't stop the cross coming in, and yeah, it's 2. This is going to be fun. It's safe to say he's getting a 2-week wage fine straight away. Straight away. Because he's cost us this game. It was going to be hard anyway, but... I'll be amazed if we get a shot on target the entire game. As Soto picks the ball up, because Daniel Hall's nowhere to be found. And oh my God, running through us into the box, didn't clear properly. Manos does find a clearance, and they've got a corner, and then it's gone to a throw in now. And yeah, it's just damage limitation, isn't it? And we're not closing down enough. We're just getting little deflections, and it's going to cost us. It's going to cost us even more than just the 3 points. We're going to get humiliated here. Lastra looks like he's going to have to come off at half-time as well. His condition is not the greatest. He has played pretty much every game for us this season. Oh, don't. Not a second. Oh, thank God it's a yellow. Oh my God, if that was a second red card, I would have just uninstalled. Krogomar with a good save from that quite far out free kick. There's a corner on the far side now, Berlinger to take. And from deep just isn't picked up by our defenders from the corner, and it's an easy tap in. Let's just go to key highlights. I don't want to see this game. I don't, because we got spanked by them a couple of seasons ago, like 6-0 or something. And I just don't want to see that game. I just don't want to see it again. Springer is having an absolute fucking shocker, but there's no one that can come on for him. Not happy with your performance, go out there, do something different, yada yada yada. Maybe, possible chance with Hall with a free kick. There you go. He's bloody well scored. And he's running to get the ball. Mate, I love your enthusiasm there. I love it. He has scored from a free kick. He can hit one. Stoyanov almost got a touch. Well, maybe did, but they didn't notice. Interesting. We've got one back. You know, only 2 more to go. Alpha Radina needs to come off. We'll get Andari on. We'll confirm that for the time being. I didn't take Lastrov in the end, but what can you do? Sherda not having a good game. Let's probably take him off. Let's get Davidson out, give him some more game time, get that match sharpness in him for the next game, which he will be playing. And we've got a throw in rather deep. Roberto into Lastra. Roberto picks the ball back up and loses the ball, but then wins it back inexplicably. Hall, Lastra, Stoyanov goes back towards Kregelmeyer, who goes long towards Andari, who boots it over the top, looking for the run of Davidson. Doesn't quite get there. And just look at it. There's a slide tackle from Springer. And this kid... I need to get some funds in January because I need to buy a left back. Because Roberto is probably our best right back. And I'm having to play him out wide on the other side because I don't have another left back. And I think it's costing us now. It might be it might spell the end for Springer. I'm not going to lie. We've got Applequist, who's younger and got more potential. This might be the last season of Springer, depending if I can get a left back, but I can't currently find any left backs. As it just looks like every time Roberto runs forward, he wants to cut back onto his stronger foot, which obviously he will want to do. And it costs us because they win the ball back. It's almost a goal! Stoyanov, the angle of the camera really scared me there. And that should be that. We did score. So, there's that. We have soundly been destroyed by Bayern. Those 19 minutes really screwed us over. No, I'm not happy. I'm not happy with it. I am not happy. Right, if we don't win the next game, I think there might be a mini crisis going on. But we are soundly in fourth, and it looks like it's going to be a title fight between Bayern and Schalke. Jesus Christ, this is going to be a painful game. I think we'll come back for the last group game. Yeah. We'll come back for Atletico Madrid and Wolfsburg. Hopefully, it'll be 2 wins out of 2 in that. We can only hope. But thank you guys for watching. If you have enjoyed this episode, make sure to click that like button, comment and subscribe. If you do end up subscribing, make sure to click the notification bells to stay up to date with everything on the channel. But until next time, goodbye.